Say bye-bye, Chapo.
Bye-bye, Chapo.
We'll miss you. It's June 22nd. Headed to the beach. Cape San Blas with our friends in Florida. JC and Ben and Mark and Molly. Vacation number 2 of the year. 2025. Tell everybody where we are.
The fuck I know.
This is it. 3 couples. 1 condo. Me and Hannah on the top floor. Mark and Molly been to JC at the beach, about to head this way. See what happens. Baby,
Beautiful.
it's nice.
It's nice. Glad we get to spend it with some lovely friends.
Where are they?
They're at the beach.
What's up, YouTube? Here at Cape San Blas with my friends. Night number 1 in the books. Had a nice dinner. And some shrimp. Tell us, just act like it's not there. What? Tell us the story. Just act like it's not there.
Ellen, just don't make eye contact.
Look, yeah. Don't look at it, look at me. Just look at me. Don't look at the camera. What do you want me to do? Do anything. Tell us the story. That's all I like.
This is how warm.
JC, what's the funniest story I've ever told you?
Happens on vacations.
Yeah.
Your grandmother.
That is correct.
Tell us about grandma.
And the cigarettes.
Okay.
Is it grandma? Is it nanny? Or what is it?
My grandma, my dad's dad. So my grandma, my dad's mom. So her and my granddad used to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so their whole life. So my granddad turns like 85. Turned like 85. His doctor told me, if you smoke another cigarette, you're gonna die. So my grandparents, who had smoked cigarettes their whole life, they quit cold turkey.
Yeah.
Quit cold turkey. So my grandfather passed away a few years later, and so my grandma started smoking cigarettes again in secret. And so she calls me one day and she's like, Ben, my cigarette lighter on my car is not working. I need you to come take a look at it. And I said, well, JoJo, we all knew that she smoked cigarettes. She just didn't admit it to anybody. So I said, JoJo, why do you need your cigarette lighter? You don't smoke cigarettes anymore. And she said, well, it's not working and it could lead to other problems. So I just need you to come take a look at it. I said, okay.
Yeah.
So I go out there and the first thing I do is I pull up the cigarette lighter. It had clearly been used for lighting cigarettes. And so I went in there to JoJo and I said, JoJo, somebody has been using your cigarette lighter to light cigarettes. Who could have done that? And she said, well, when I go to church on Sunday, I leave my car door unlocked. And it's in downtown Gainesville, so I bet some homeless people came by and they know that I leave my car unlocked, so they use my cigarette lighter to light their cigarettes. And I said, JoJo, we know you smoke. It's okay. You're 90-something years old. It's okay. And she said, Ben, I'm 88 years old. I can do whatever the hell I want to. And I said, yes, ma'am. You're right. You can. Smoke your cigarettes in peace. First time.
He's made for the camera. I am not. Alan, what the angle is
This was the first night that JC met y'all. Mark and Molly had a taco night at their house.
Oh, yeah.
And so this was the very first night. And so we get over there, and so they're like, so what do your parents do living in South Georgia? What do they do on a daily basis? And JC says, oh, well, my parents are both retired. Stop. Somebody scared me. I'm self-conscious now. You're what? I'm self-conscious now. I'm just kidding. I'm not. So, JC said, "Oh, well, you know, my daddy, he sleeps late. He sleeps late, and he drives around all day, and he goes to the beaver pond, or he goes to this." And so Alan says, "Beaver pond? What do you mean beaver pond?" He says, "Oh, well, there's a beaver pond where all the beavers are." And Alan says, "Does your dad trap beavers?" And she said, "Yeah, I mean, sometimes." And Alan says, I got this book. I got it at a gun show. I paid $1 for it. They didn't know what they had." And so he's like, "I gotta get your dad the beaver book." So he gets the beaver book, and Alan signs it. And he calls me. It was the day of the Georgia-Alabama game last year. Alan calls me in the morning. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm over at Pudge's getting the barbecue going." And he's like, "What's JC's dad's name?" And I was like, "Huh?" He's like, "What's JC's dad's name?" I was like, why you need to know that? And he's like, "It doesn't matter, just tell me." I said, "It's Ricky." So Alan shows up with the beaver book that night, and in the front cover, Alan had described a note that said, "Ricky, if I have any advice to give you about beaver trapping, it's that if it has pricks on the outside, it's probably a porcupine." Alan.
He now has it.
Look at the camera and tell them what a good day we had, Ben. What did you do today?
Great day. Drank a lot of beer. Sat in the ocean. Got sunburned. It's all part of the experience.
She almost got struck by lightning.
Struck by lightning.
Tell them that stat. That Florida is the lightning capital.
It's blue.
Right, reverse.
We almost became a statistic. However, we persevered. We stuck with it. Dang. Winner and champion. I've never been beaten. The greatest of all time, or no player. Number one.
Get this. Unc's about to bring me his in.
And he's gonna baby feed him like a bird.
What you got, Unc?
I got some zenny for Benny.
Zenny for Benny.
We're going to Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Your damn uncle this video.
Going Zimbia. Like a
Chino. Hey, how you doing?
This makes my, what's it called on Naked and Afraid? Your personal survivor, your PSR? Yeah. A Zen makes my PSR go up half a point instantly.
I'm at like 10.6 right now.
Uncle Mac. Got my double up Coors Light. Stack. Do it. Let's see him.
Was it? What? I know
Catfish got him.
summer, like from spring. Was it there? Yeah.
Double hand.
remember when Georgia and Florida were having the water wars back like 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
And the problem was like they were making us release a lot of water out of Lake Lanier, and it would flow down the Chattahoochee, and it would end up in the Apalachicola Bay out there at St. George Island. And it was all because of this rare mussel that existed only in the Apalachicola Bay. And so that's when all like the water levels were so low in Lake Lanier, because we were having a huge drought season, and we were still having to release all this water down to Florida. Well, all these fishermen in Lake Lanier hated it because there wasn't enough water, there's less fish, it's harder to catch them. And so my buddy Mike Ellis, he used to work with my dad, he's got a camouflage prosthetic leg. Funniest human being I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
You rival him.
A camouflage prosthetic?
Yeah, he told me one day, he walked in with a pair of shorts on, he called me Gentle Ben. He said, Gentle Ben, come here. He said, that nurse lady asked me what my favorite color was, and I told her it was camouflage. By God, she did it. And they had a camouflage prosthetic leg. But he used to have a bumper sticker on his truck that said, "Screw the mussels." There wasn't enough water in Lake Lanier for him to go fishing like he wanted to.
There you
The
go.
Apalachicola.
This fucking 9-year-old started talking shit.
About what?
About, like, she could swim better than me and shit. I'm like, bitch, you know I got webbed toes?
Let's see him.
It's yeah. Take a look, dude. Take a look.
Okay.
Came out of the flutter kick. Those bad boys.
Let me see that flutter kick. The bicycle lot.
Woo, would have probably fucked up the TV if I angled it right.
Woo.
But this 9-year-old, I don't know, we were at the pool, and I don't know why. Like little kids, like they like fat people. Fat people are typically nice.
They're usually jolly.
She started talking shit to me, and I was just, I don't know, like I went into dad mode, and I was like, all right, well, bitch, what you got? And so she's like, okay,
Mark, you just missed it.
I'm gonna throw this shell on the deep end, and we're gonna go get it. Whoever gets it first wins. But it's fucked up because if you lose, if you drop it, then the other person can win. It's all right, bitch, let's go. And so she throws in the deep end, and of course I let her beat me. I get up and I'm like, oh shit. She's like, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. What do you think?
She did not say that.
I'm like, oh shit, yeah, you beat me. All right, let's do it again. What you think about that? And so the next time I tried, and I still lost. And here I am. I was lonesome in the pool, and Jackie's like, you better get your bitch ass out of there. I'm gonna beat your ass in front of your friends. And I was like,
New asshole.
all right, shit, let's go. Let's go back to the house. It's time.
All right.
Hi. You wanted to know what I made for dinner?
What's for dinner, babe?
I made pasta salad.
Some manicotti.
That's definitely pasta salad. Not manicotti.
Okay.
And ham and cheese sliders that are in it left.
What's wrong with Mark?
Let's not pick with Mark.
Is that cheese balls?
You got cheese
That's good.
balls.
That's good. Ew. Is it yummy?
You want some? That was for the footage. It was.
Those are good.
Do you smell those,
That
Mark?
right there will make you want to take off your clothes and go back to that pool.
Let's keep this PG. Yeah. Is it gonna catch Mark's audio?
Oh yeah. Y'all thought that I was being.
Oh, Alan, you missed it. Mark.
This is not good for your future, Mark. You need to fucking dial it in, bud. You need to dial it in.
Dial it in, you son of a bitch.
Just dial it in.
Oh shit.
Alan, you missed it. Mark sang in the pool.
He did. Oh my god.
So you're glad I brought it.
My stomach hurts. I have to stop laughing. I have to.
I just don't know.
Are you? I mean, you don't have to go to bed right now if you don't want to.
I'm disturbing y'all.
You're okay.
Oh yeah, he, you know, like,
Okay.
you know.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, if they could all
morph into one person, we'd be great. Like Charlie's like, yes, another asset in there, and then like get easy tattoos in there, and then get Austin Tight in there, like her. I feel good. I love.
What is? Cinnamon rolls? Those are good.
Really?
Molly and JC, look at them.
Mark isn't going to join us
Almost.
for breakfast. It doesn't appear. Mark, do you want me to fry you an egg?
Thank y'all for cooking breakfast.
Molly did the heavy work.
Good job, Molly. Tell us how to pack a cooler, Mark, or Ben. Tell us how to do it. Hold up.
Alright, so Coors Light and Miller Lite are our heavy users. So they get the biggest cooler for themselves. And Mark, do you want to go with 14 today? Or you want to?
Mark wants to go with about 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're looking like let's cut that 14 to about 4.
You can cut me down to 12.
Okay.
You want to take it slow today, baby?
Well, if we do that, then we may be able to.
Everybody all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna press today.
That's the big thing. Obviously, everybody.
I think we go.
I might cut my 4 down to 2, and then we really can fit in there.
Yeah, I think we go 12 and 12 in one side, and then that'll be our full side, and then we can just put a couple waters, a couple neutrals, a couple high noons, a couple whatever we need, and then we can cover that, and then we can put the sandwich box on top of that.
Hi guys! Today we decided to skip the beach. We are going on a little date night, evening day type venture. We had some 3 days so far on the beach.
3 days.
3 days so far on the beach. And we did get a little bit of sun, mostly me. My shoulders got a little burned. So we are going to go explore Port St. Joe today.
Just had lunch at Up the Creek Raw Bar. Hannah's got her tea. We got ice cream. Now we're in
Apalachicola.
Apalachicola. Hannah wants to go shopping. What up, YouTube? Vodka drink number 1. Let's go, boy.
Hi!
What's up, chat?
I'm having to help Jackie finish her neutrals. Shocker.
I didn't ask you to.
Beat master.
Thank you.
Look at him patting that shit
I
down.
started early on slicing very thin slices, and I got lazier and lazier. So if you look at a piece at the very bottom, it's pretty thin, and then if you get to the top, you find a piece like this. Just a big old hump.
I like big old humps, just like you.
Me too, dude. Me too.
What's Jackie doing over there?
Who knows?
Cracking some salsa.
Not what she's told, I know that.
You got that on camera?
JC, this is for YouTube only. This is not a real life conversation. I'm trying to get some likes here. Damn.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Ring the bell as well. Done it.
He is. It's a good margarita.
I'm about to make another.
If you're making another one now, I'll take one.
Hell, my man.
When in Rome, baby.
Let's go.
Let's make some Mexican
Margaritas.
Alright.
It's 2 margaritas.
How
don't know it.
I want Alan to sing it.
Give me one. I'm up.
Alright, Jess. Where's my rubs?
Triple set.
Right there. To your right.
Make sure glasses work.
2 margaritas. Done.
You need a lime?
There's margarita.
Better get them out of there.
Hello.
Get one too, bud.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Anybody want to watch the Braves?
Hell yeah. Now we're on Las Vegas. We feel extremely uncomfortable.
Well, you're uncomfortable.
Not yet, but I'll slice you up some. That's it.
A little bit more.
Yep.
Wash your ass back there.
I know. Here you go. This is some lime.
Man, that smells good. So what all do you put in them?
I like to do 3 ounces of tequila. I like to do Patron Silver because it's got a little bite. I don't like none of the fancy shit. I do an ounce and a half of triple sec. I do a couple drops of agave syrup. But the secret, Ben, the secret, Grand Marinade.
Really?
Get your little floater on top. Just like so. Don't do no mix.
Hannah, what's
JC both came close, but then JC took a hardcore down. Take the walk.
A little bit light.
Put it in here. Do you really want to use that?
You shoot any of them.
Tinfoil?
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, wrap it up in tinfoil. Are you gonna dump it in here?
He thought I was talking dirty.
Don't let anybody get in there.
Thanks, Hannah.
Welcome.
Our petty asses. just sat in front of them.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't move. No.
I could have.
It did go over well. It did go over
Look, here we are, Cape San Blas, out in the water, absolutely perfect day. Sun shining, not a cloud hardly in the sky. No waves. Just calm, peaceful, clear water. Drinking beers. Coors Light doubling up. Been out here for probably about 5 hours. We're just gonna keep going. Keep going until we can't no more, until we run out of beer, or we just float away. All the way. Zen delivery. Yeah, boy. Uncle Mac think that we have shit in the water. What we got, Ben? What's the plan?
We got a Snickers bar. Hold that. Out of your titty.
Got a Snickers bar? What are we gonna do with it?
Squeeze it.
Squeeze it. I didn't know they were so malleable.
They're really not.
Abort mission. Abort mission.
What is
The hell was that?
Was that a fish?
That
Yeah.
was no fish.
What the hell was that?
What? Was that a tail me?
You see that?
That did not look natural. What the hell was that?
What was it?
Maybe a little too natural.
What did it look like?
I'm not gonna say.
What did it look like?
A brown
Like a
shark.
shark?
What was it?
Was it like a shark for real?
No.
Like a blue shark?
Damn turd. Jackie, you just won't let it go with it. Where? I don't know, but it sunk to the bottom so it hit me.
Did you spit this out?
No!
What does Mac want to say to the camera?
Nothing.
Clear the air. Mac, this is your chance. Your side.
I did not shit in the ocean. The shat was flung upon me. There's evidence right here.
Make you feel like that?
You knew that's who I was talking about.
I mean, naturally, he does not look strong, but not
From a distance.
I think we're talking to someone
Wow.
like, I would rather you
God, this looks so
get
good.
everything that you need so that you feel.
What is the crust made out of?
Yeah. And I don't want to rush that.
What do you think?
See crushed Oreos and stuff. It's so good.
You worked hard on crushing this Oreos.
Oh my God.
Obviously, sooner than later would be awesome, but I also just
Oh,
really
nice.
want to focus here on what you and I are doing. It bugs me so
That's
much
excellent.
that he can't just
Yeah,
pick
yeah,
me
yeah.
He didn't even bring the stick.
Man,
Where was that? That was in your pocket.
what?
We're at Hunt's
Yep.
Oyster Bar and Seafood on St. Joe Bay.
You excited?
Yep.
You gonna eat some gator tail?
No.
Eat some oysters?
No.
You gonna eat some crab legs?
Maybe one.
Everyone
We have a beautiful beach in front of us. Part of the St. Joseph Peninsula State Park.
Did you have a good time?
We did
Last night,
last night.
Cape San Blas,
Cape San Blas.
2025. I used to be on GoPro.